Rule 96. General powers and duties of guardians. Section 1. To what guardianship shall extend. A guardian appointed shall have the care and custody of the person of his ward, and the management of his estate, or the management of the estate only, as the case may be. The guardian of the estate of a non-resident shall have the management of all the estate of the ward within the Philippines, and no court other than that in which such guardian was appointed shall have jurisdiction over the guardianship. Section 2. Guardian to pay debts of ward. Every guardian must pay the ward's just debts out of his personal estate and the income of his real estate, if sufficient; if not, then out of his real estate upon obtaining an order for the sale or encumbrance thereof. Section 3. Guardian to settle accounts, collect debts, and appear in actions for ward. A guardian must settle all accounts of his ward, and demand, sue for, and receive all debts due him, or may, with the approval of the court, compound for the same and give discharges to the debtor, on receiving a fair and just dividend of the estate and effects, and he shall appear for and represent his ward in all actions and special proceedings, unless another person be appointed for that purpose. Section 4. Estate to be managed frugally, and proceeds apply to maintenance of ward. A guardian must manage the estate of his ward frugally and without the waste, and apply the income and profits thereof, so far as may be necessary, to the comfortable and suitable maintenance of the ward and his family, if there be any, and if such income and profits be insufficient for that purpose, the guardian may sell or encumber the real estate, upon being authorized by order so to do, and apply to such of the proceeds as may be necessary to such maintenance. Section 5. Guardian may be authorized to join in partition proceedings after hearing. The court may authorize the guardian to join in an assent to a partition of real or personal estate held by the ward jointly or in common with others, but such authority shall only be granted after hearing, upon such notice to relatives of the ward as the court may direct, and a careful investigation as to the necessity and propriety of the proposed action.
Gcash is a domestic online application which is the best app to use when paying bills. You can also invest in the stock market using this app and an app to buy life insurance. Try it now. See the link in the description of this video to get 50 pesos cash rebate.
Section 6. Proceedings when the person suspected of embezzling or concealing property of ward. Upon complaint of the guardian or ward, or of any person having actual or prospective interest in the estate of the ward as creditor, heir, or otherwise, that anyone is suspected of having embezzled, concealed, or conveyed away any money, goods, or interest, or a written instrument, belonging to the ward or his estate, the court may cite the suspected person to appear for examination touching such money, goods, interest, or instrument, and make such orders as will secure the estate against such embezzlement, concealment, or conveyance. Section 7. Inventories and accounts of guardians, and appraisement of estates. A guardian must render to the court an inventory of the estate of his ward within 3 months after his appointment, and annually after such appointment an inventory and account, the rendition of any of which may be compelled upon the application of an interested person. Such inventories and accounts shall be sworn to by the guardian. All the estate of the ward described in the first inventory shall be appraised. In the appraisement the court may request the assistance of one or more of the inheritance tax appraisers. And whenever any property of the ward not included in an inventory already rendered is discovered, or seized to, or acquired by the ward, like proceedings shall be had for securing an inventory and appraisement thereof within 3 months after such discovery, succession, or acquisition. Section 8. When guardian's accounts presented for settlement. Expenses and compensation allowed. Upon the expiration of a year from the time of his appointment, and as often thereafter as may be required, a guardian must present his account to the court for settlement and allowance. In the settlement of the account, the guardian, other than a parent, shall be allowed the amount of his reasonable expenses incurred in the execution of his trust and also such compensation for his services as the court deems just, not exceeding 15% of the net income of the ward. Earn passive income from sales by promoting product links of Shopee, Lazada, Zalora among others. Just generate the affiliate link and post it in your social media. If someone buy, you will earn commission. Check out the link on the description to get rewards.